japa. Kanipe mo money o, I for don flee. Aba means scar.
My name is Olumide, and I am 32 years old. This is the story of my Apa. Apa means scar. I finished my NYC in 2016, and immediately I got a job with one of the banks in Nigeria. And my branch was at Ogba, Lagos State. I was barely 9 months to the banking job, and one day, a fair lady passed a check leaf to me. She has come to withdraw money from our account. And a simple compliment from my hand, "You are looking beautiful," created a spark that would later turn me into a mad and paralyzed guy for 2 years. And that has been my Apa.
Kanipe mo money o, I for don flee.
I appreciated her beauty, and sincerely speaking, her complexion and beauty will make a guy to look at her more often as long as she is around. And that was what happened. I couldn't concentrate. Though I didn't make a mistake while handling her transaction, but the mistake I made cost me more. I lost after her beauty. When I gave her the check leaf to write her name, address, and sign at the back, she returned it with her complimentary card, and I promised to call her after working hours. And during the working hours, I couldn't concentrate. I couldn't wait till the close of the day. I was looking at the time every 5 minutes, and it was as if I was in eternity, because eternity was like a tiny thing. My colleagues noticed my uneasy acts, and they were just wondering what's happening to Ola. Someone who even won a lottery would not be happy more than me that day. I never knew I was entering into a journey that will take only the mercy and deliverance from God to save me. Still, my Apa is with me.
Kanipe mo money o, I for don flee.
After working hours, I put a call through to her, and we fixed an appointment to meet that weekend. My God, devil so planned it that it's just 100 naira from my place to where she was staying at Ogba. And by weekend, I was at her place. I can never forget that Saturday evening. She welcomed me with open arms and asked me what I would like to take, of which I responded, anything. Well, she didn't offer me anything, but she did offer me something. She offered me what she called Uneka trait. And that was the beginning of my Apa.
Kanipe mo money o, I for don flee.
For 30 minutes, I didn't know where I was again. It was after regaining my consciousness that I realized that the BJ in her complimentary card meant blowjob. Her complimentary card reads, "BJ Services for all your pleasures," and her name Uneka as the managing partner. So what she had just offered me was a BJ, and that was the first time I will experience such. That was the birth of my Apa. Well, I will say I'm a Christian, but not a serious one. I will just categorize myself as a church goer because I lost all my sense of scriptures that day. After the BJ experience, we ate and later had sex, and the Apa was stamped.
apa. Kani pe mo money o, I for don flee.
I couldn't even go back to my place on the following day, and I am sure if I wasn't going to resume work on Monday, I would still stay another day in our place. My God. When I got home the following day, which was Sunday, I started calling her every day for the next 4 days. The purpose of my calls were just to greet her and to ask her what she wanted, and it was the same sentence anytime I called. Uneka, how are you today? I just want to ask you, what do you want? On Monday, which was the first working day after the incident, I called her in the morning in a place called kitchen at my place of work. And I asked what she wanted for the day. Then she replied, I want you to transfer all the amount of money in your account to me. And my response was just, yes, ma. You would have thought I was transferring my close to a year's savings from the bank job to save a life at the hospital. That was the speed I used in transferring 265,000 naira that I had in my account to her. I have to even beg her after doing the transfer that I still have 1,032 naira left in my account, but I couldn't transfer it, and she said no problem. The following day, Tuesday, she asked me of all other investments I had, and I told her I had a land from cooperative and another land that my late dad gave me. Then she asked me to sell it all and transfer the money to her that same day. And sincerely, I had to sell everything just for 65,000 naira so that I can meet the deadline she gave to me. By Wednesday, I had to sell all the electronics in my apartment and the furniture, everything just for 20,000 naira at Sabo. The guy living in my neighbor organized everything after I left for work. He just gave me the 20,000 naira as the amount of the goods sold. And by Thursday, I didn't have anything to meet up her demand. And her response, then that is the end of you, was what I had last. Until after 2 years.
Kani pe mo money o, I for don flee.
I heard that I had run mad at the kitchen after making a phone call. I was told that it was a staff who knew the church I was attending that took me there, and they put a call through to my mother, who came down to attend to me, because I had filled her name in my file as the next of kin. I was told that it was the stress of my state of madness that cut short the life of my mother, because I was not just a madman, I was a paralyzed madman. I was told it was my mom that would carry me to the bedroom and also to the toilet, and she was there to take care of me. The church could only do little. I was told that after 1 year in that state, my mom died and I was transferred to a prayer mountain with the help of Binkwe. It was on the prayer mountain in Ogun State that I heard people shouting, "Hallelujah, hallelujah." And for a very long time, I didn't know where I was or what was happening. All I saw first was that there were madmen chained under trees around. And after a while, I saw Binkwe. I could recognize Binkwe after 2 days of gaining my sanity fully and being able to talk. Binkwe was one of the marketing staff in the back where I was before the whole saga, and she was my friend there. She told me she had resigned from the job after a year of the incident because she heard from God that I am her husband. And she said the confirmation was strong. Though she said it wasn't easy for her, but she knows the voice of her father. Her family too supported her, and she was with me after the death of my mom.
ká ní pé mo mọ̀ ní o, I for don flee.
Together with the support of our family, they were the ones who carried me to the prayer mountain in Ogun State. And she had been there with me for a whole year till I received my miracle. My God. It was a blowjob of few minutes and one-time sex with Nneka that put my life and Bimpe, who is now my wife, on hold for 2 years. I was called a madman for 2 years, and though I'm healed now, but the aqua is still there because I use crutches. Not many will receive mercy as I have received it from God. Bimpe discussed with me some of my manifestations during the deliverance sessions, and she said it was God's mercy that restored me. Truly, I am a living victim of what is called sexually transmitted demons. As Bimpe said, I have manifested a whole lot of them before being delivered. Now, I am using crutches, and I still can't go back to the place of work again. I will have to start arranging myself to find a new job, but it will take some time. However, I give thanks to God for delivering me from the shackles of Nneka. And the question I ask every day is, how many people who have been trapped by Nneka have such testimony as mine? If only the youths of this generation will learn from my experience and know that the best thing to do is to flee from all appearances of evil. Sincerely, it will save them a lot from Akpa. This is the story of my Akpa. Akpa means scar. And even though I have been delivered, the Akpa is still there. Friends, nothing has stolen more dreams, dashed more hopes, broken up more families, and messed up more people psychologically than our propensity to disregard God's command regarding sexual purity. And I will encourage you to flee from all appearance of sexual immorality, from all appearances of evil, because it is a commandment from God. This is the story of my Akpa, and Akpa means scar.
Thank you, Abba Father, I am now free. Thank you, Abba Father, I am now free. Abba? Abba means scar.